In this video, we're going to be talking about which license is best, life license or property and casualty license. Which is more lucrative? Which is a better way to go? And usually, depending on the situation, who is doing the business? Why are you in the business? This is the main question you should ask yourself. Why you're doing this business? It doesn't matter which license you take, right? So stay at the end, and I will explain to you what those licenses do and why one is maybe more superior than the other, right? So there is no differences in how you start this business. There is money on both sides. Do you lose on one side? Do you win on the other side? There is no win and lose because it depends on you. Because it depends on how aggressive you are, where your clientele comes from. For example, if your clients are mostly on the life and or property side, it depends on how you're going to move forward. How are you selling? How comfortable are you in selling, let's say, auto, business, property, or again, selling life business? Because those two are totally different. Why are they totally different? Well, the reasons why they're different is this. Number one, property and casualty is different products. You have life. You don't have life insurance in the property and casualty. You have just what it says. You have car insurance, auto insurance. You have homeowners insurance. You have liability insurance for businesses. You have workman's comp. You have other, there's other insurances. Let's say pet insurance can go into that. You have, multiple other carriers. Let's say builder's risk. You can do other liabilities, cyber liabilities, things in that nature, commercial auto. So there's a lot of things involved in the property casualties. You have a variety of products you can sell. Now, on the life side, you have life and annuity. And of course, if you're licensed to sell variable annuities or fixed annuities, then the different licenses go into those things. But what makes more money? It really depends on you as an agent. There is no difference in income. For example, some person can come in and make $1 million in the property and casualty side, and then you have another person that comes in on the life side that can make the same amount of money. Now, when agents come to us and say, you know what, we want to start. Well, in the beginning, life insurance always brings bigger commissions. And auto and homeowners brings a lot less, but it's all work in progress. So the difference between is how fast do you want to make that money, right? So, for example, if you're in the life side, if you're making, if you're doing products and you're selling clients, you will make bigger commissions because you usually earn the first year premiums. You get it all in advance. On the auto side, it's a little bit of insurance. You can get up all at once, let's say the 6 months premium or year premium, but a lot of carriers will do as earned. So it takes less commissions on the auto side. For example, give you just a rough estimate. If you're making, let's say, $200 on the auto side or property side, you're making $1,000, $2,000, $5,000, $6,000, depending on the policies. Your average could be $5,000 per policy. So if you do 5 policies on the life side, you're making $25,000 a month versus 5 policies on the other side, possibly making $4,000 or $3,000 a month on those policies. Now, renewals, of course, on the life side, now comes in a little bit smaller. On the property and casualty, you make about the same on the regular basis next year, as long as you keep your clients in your industry. So there is no right way of moving forward. The main category that I tell people, and I ask them what they want to do and how they want to build their business. There's a fast way, there's a slower way, right? The best way I suggest people doing it, because if you're going to do both of them anyways, just get everything out of the way. Because once you get busy, once you're making money, once you're doing things, you get busier and busier and busier. Now, it is harder for you to do this other license simultaneously with the business you're running. So I always suggest, listen, if you're on a path of getting your licenses, make sure you do the life first. Let's say, for example, if you're going into that route, then simultaneously, once you finish that, Go study the other portion of it, because your hours for education is reduced when you do the other part right away, and if you have this license. So it takes less time. So get that done as well. Get it out of the way. So now you're duly licensed. Now you have opportunity to do auto business. You have opportunity to do life business. You have opportunities to do everything else. What it does is, when you're doing life insurance or you're doing auto and homeowners are easier to do, easier close, because you don't have to, you don't have to go after them. A lot of times they come to you because what is it? They need it. Life insurance is not forced. You don't have to. It's an optional thing. But auto, you're mandated by state, and your homeowners is mandated by the homeowner as far as the loans or the banks. If you carry a loan, a mortgage, you must have insurance. If you don't have the insurance, then what happens is the mortgage company will force you to buy their own insurance that they have connections with, which is probably 3-4 times. So those kind of bring you business. And life insurance is just excels your business by using those people that are already in your book of business, and improve your book of business by giving them other services that excels your income. So basically, when I did the property and casualty incorporated into my business in 2014, that excelled my life business, because now I'm doing easy policies because people are calling us and we're saving them money. Guess what? After we sold them a product, then we have secondary things that we can promote to them. We send emails, we send letters to them and say, hey, Mr. Client, we have this, for only $20 more, $50 more, whatnot. You can protect your family with another $50,000 or $500,000 or $1 million coverage. Guess what? We made another $500, another $1,000, another $5,000, another $2,000. So whatever you can increase those things. So it does help you if you have the dual license. So if you're an agent, you want to be in this industry. You want to be in this industry for the long term, not just the short term. This industry is a long-term goal, a long-term game. If you're in the short term, you're not going to make money. The long term, everybody succeeds if you work hard enough. Thank you. See you guys on the next video.